Scam emails have been going around since the creation of email. And the thing is, there's always somebody looking to defraud somebody electronically. For one, it's easy to do. Doesn't take much money to do this. It just takes somebody's time. Now, the early scams, you'll remember this. Nigerian, Liberian prince, Libyan, they have some money that they are going to give you, but you need to send them some money so that they can give you money. And so you respond back and forth. I recall numerous people getting an email similar to this. Some people were very excited for their luck because they're now going to be a multimillionaire because an African prince is going to give them money for sending a small amount of money to help. It seems crazy now, but people believed this, and it worked. I mean, people were defrauded out of hundreds of thousands of dollars with information such as this. Now, this is one type where somebody is trying to get money out of you. The next type, they're trying to get information. So, with tax season kind of right here at it, and this time of year, it's not odd to hear of people getting fake IRS emails where the IRS is telling you you have to go to this website, enter this information to confirm something, or to make sure you can get your refund as quickly as possible. Or if you don't do this, you're going to be arrested because you're in violation of the law. All of these things are frauds. For this one in particular, the link that it directs you to is not an IRS link. It goes to another web page where once you type in information, they're collecting that information to try to commit identity fraud because you're giving them valuable information. So those are really the two types of scams. They either want money or information, sometimes both. So moving on to kind of this final point, we've been getting a lot of these emails about not hacked emails, but emails going out asking staff members to go out and buy gift cards, things like that, and then send pictures of the codes. So here's the thing. If you go out and send somebody a picture of the code and the PIN, then that's it. That person has that money and can then use that. So there is no way to stop that once you give that to them. But here are some key pointers. Nobody is going to ask you from the school system to go out and get a gift card and send pictures. If that's the case, then that really is an HR issue, to where if an administrator or your supervisor is asking you to spend your money on something that would be related to whatever. I mean, it just seems very odd that somebody would be asked to go out and buy a $100 gift card and then send the picture in because the person can't talk. So if you'll notice, this happens to be the principal's name, but look at the email address. That is not the Stanley County Schools email address. And then it just seems odd to go through and read saying that I'm out of the office and in a meeting. I should have called you, but I can't talk because there's no phones that are allowed in the meeting. But I need your help. So unlike the first email where it's coming from somebody you don't know, this one you think it's coming from somebody you do know. Now, here's the way this got through. So our spam filtering is actually pretty good. It goes through and eliminates a lot of spam emails without getting rid of the things that you need to get. Because that's kind of the trade-off. Is too aggressive spam filtering means it could actually filter out emails that you need to get. For this, it comes actually from our webpage. So the way this scam email works, nobody hacks into our email list or anybody's account. What they do is they go to the webpage. And once they're on the webpage, they just click on email a teacher. So they go to the directory. Let me show you how this works. This staff directory for a school. They click email, and then they start trying to put in their name. They have to provide an email. But here's what they do. They put the email name as the name for that principal or somebody at that school. So you think it's somebody you know. But then when they go through here, they send the email that way. So there's not a way for our spam filter to filter that out since it's not coming from this email address. It's coming through our web page. So with this, they're hoping that you'll think that that is somebody you know, so that you'll send them money. Because once you do that, that's it. They have it, and that scam has paid off on their end. Now, keep in mind, this is only time for them, but money for us. So there's no downside for them doing it. And most of these scams are run outside of the United States. If you try to go to this IP address to see where it's from, I think it pulled up as Romanian. But there's no guarantee that that information is even correct, because for IP addresses, they can go through different countries but actually not even be in that country. It's very much a wild goose chase for that. So the one point to look out for is don't send anything through email, like like payment or anything like that, because nobody is going to ask you to send payment through email. Also, if you get these, don't respond to them, because you don't know who that person is. You have no idea who that email address is. You think you know this name, but think about it. How many Melissa Smiths are there in the entire world? I'm sure there's more than one. So with that said, the email address it's coming from is really important. Pay attention to that email address that it's from. The other thing you can do is in your email, if you get these messages, you can go up here to what looks like a stop sign and report it as spam. That helps our spam filtering to try to filter through even some of these messages. But I will say it is extremely difficult for it to filter out some of the Edlio contacts, since it's coming straight from the web page. If you have any questions about these things, feel free to reach out to Technology. We're always here to help. And hopefully this kind of sums up some of these issues, and we'll be on the lookout more for these types of things.